pleasant morning to all of you, ma'am and sir. This is our report about the second sojourn of Jose Rizal. Uh, I am Lito Ibacunyo, a criminology student of Camarines Norte School of Law, a second year student. Before we start, let's proceed to take the meaning of sojourn. And sojourn is stay somewhere temporarily. Or in Tagalog, ito daw yung is kung saan ka nanirahan ng panandalian lamang. And let's proceed to the first trip of Jose Rizal. And the first trip is Hong Kong. On February 3, 1888, Rizal left Manila for Hong Kong on board of the Sapiro. And Sapiro is on your screen. The ship or boat on your screen, that is what you called Safiro. On February 7, 1888, Safiro made a stopover at Amoy because Rizal is not feeling well and it was raining hard and he heard that the city was dirty. So, nung February 7, 1888, dun yung habang nakakasakay daw si Rizal sa Safiro, nag-stop over daw sila sa Amoy kasi nga nang hindi maganda yung pakiramdam niya, tapos maulan daw sa bayan ng Amoy or sa bansang Amoy, then narinig na niya sa ibang tao na madumi daw ang city ng Amoy. Next slide. On your screen, may kita nyo rin yung picture ng Hong Kong and the Amoy. Nakita nyo, di ba? Kung makikita nyo is parang ano siya, di ba? Parang naman siyang maganda na hindi kasi natin, medyo kasi malabing camera kaya hindi natin masasabi na dirty talaga. Pero, based on the Rizal, it was dirty. And next, while Rizal stayed in Hong Kong, he was welcomed by the Filipino residents, including Jose Maria Basa, Balbiro Mauricio, and Manuel Iarte, the son of Francisco Iarte, Alcaldes Mayor of Laguna. So, habang si Rizal daw ay naka-stayed sa Hong Kong, ay habang nasa Hong Kong daw siya, ay welcome siya ng mga Filipino residents na naandun din. Kasama daw sila Jose Maria Basa, Balbiro Mauricio, and Manuel Iarte. And he found out the Dominican congregation was also engaged in other business as they owned 750 or more commercial houses. Next slide. In your screen, may kita rin ninyo yung picture ni Jose Maria Basa. Siya yan yung unang picture. The second picture is Balbiro Mauricio. And the third picture is Manuel Iarte. That's it. That's the picture of the three who welcomed in Hong Kong. Next slide. And now, let's proceed for the second trip of Jose Rizal, which is Macau. On February 19, 1888, Rizal boarded the boat Kyukyang that took him to Macau. Yung boat na naman na ginamit niya is Kyukyang and it will appear on your screen. That is Kyukyang boat. According to Rizal, the city of Macau is small, low, and gloomy. And there are many junk sampans but few steamers. It looks sad and it's almost dead. According daw kay Rizal, yung bansang Macau daw ay napakaliit and gloomy. At there are many junks and sampans. Kung para sa kanya daw, ito daw ay masyadong sad and almost dead. So, kumbaga, kung may imagine natin, para lang siyang konti yung tao, parang yung industry ng mga lumalabas na produkto at yung na pumapasok na mga produkto is parang less pa nung sa kapanahon ng 1888 in Macau. Let's proceed to next slide. Now, kilalanin natin si Don Juan Francisco Licaros, a Filipino gentleman married a Portuguese lady. And it will appear on your screen the picture of Don Juan Francisco Licaros. And that's it on your screen. Rizal and Basa stayed at his home while in Macau. Si Mario Basa daw at saka si Jose Rizal ay nanandalian na tumira sa bahay ni Don Juan Francisco Licaros while in Macau. Next, proceed. February 22, 1888, Rizal left Hong Kong on board the Oceanic. Nung February 22 na, 1888, si Rizal ay umalis na ng Hong Kong, sakay siya sa Oceanic and it appeared on your screen, the boat of Oceanic. Next, proceed. The third trip of Jose Rizal is in Japan. Romantic interlude in Japan, 1888. One of the happiest interludes in the life of Rizal was his sojourn in the land of the cherry blossoms for 1 month and a half, February 28, April 13, 1888. So, yung pinaka masayang journey daw ni Jose Rizal sa kanyang sojourn ay in Japan, in the land of cherry blossoms, kasi nanirahan siya doon ng 1.5 buwan mula noong February 28 to April 13, 1888. So, pakitandaan na lang yung mga dates. Mga dates and countries na pinuntahan niya. And next, February 28, 1888, Rizal arrived in Yokohama and registered at the Grand Hotel. Noong February 28 daw si Rizal ay pumunta sa Yokohama at nag-check-in siya sa isang Grand Hotel dun sa pinuntahan niya. And next is March 2 to 7, 1888, Rizal stayed at Tokyo Hotel. Nung February 28 to March 1, nasa Grand Hotel siya. Pero nung March 2 na to 7, nag-stayed naman siya sa Tokyo Hotel. Next slide. In the screen, it will appear here the places he went, the Yokohama Hotel and the Grand Hotel. As you can see, the Yokohama Hotel is small hotel only, while in Grand Hotel, kung sa word pa lang naman, di ba, grand, so napakalaki na talaga, napakaganda. Next. So now, kilalanin naman natin si Juan Perez Caballero, the Secretary of the Spanish Legation, who visited Rizal at his hotel and invited him to live at the Spanish Legation. So, si Juan Perez Caballero pala ay secretary ng mga Spanish Legation na bumisita sa kanya para imbintahan si Rizal na tumira na lang sa Spanish Legation. So, sa screen nyo makikita nyo si Juan Perez Caballero. So, Rizal accepted the invitation for 2 reasons. Ayun yung dahilan kung ba't niya tinanggap yung invitation ni Caballero. So, he could economize his living expenses by staying the legation. So, or legation. Kasi ibig sabihin daw, yung mga expenses niya is mapapababa. Kumbaga yung mga bayaran, kung yung mga babayaran, yung mga sa pagkain, sa babayaran sa bahay, mas makakatipid naman talaga siya. Kasi nasa legation na siya ng Spanish. And next, he had nothing to hide from the prying eyes of the Spanish authorities. So, mas makakatago daw siya dun sa mga prying eyes of the Spanish authorities. Kasi alam naman natin na ang mga Spanish authorities noon is napaka-strict, especially sa mga Filipinos. And next. So, Rizal favorably impressed by Japan. So, ito na yung mga nakapagpa-impress kay Rizal nung siya ay nasa Japan. First, the beauty of the country, its flowers, mountains, streams, and scenic panoramas. So, yung kagandahan daw ng bansang Japan. Dahil sa mga bulaklak at mga at mga mountains. Next, the cleanliness, politeness, and industry of the Japanese people. So, sa Japan pala is napakalinis na noon pa. Tapos napaka-politeness. So, magalang, mababait doon. Then, yung industry ng Japan is napakaganda na talaga mula noon hanggang ngayon naman. And then next, the picturesque dress, simple charm of the Japanese woman. So, si Rizal pala noon is nagagandahan rin siya sa mga suot ng mga babae noon sa Japan. Next, there were very few thieves in Japan so that the houses remained open day and night, and in hotel room could safely leave the money on the table. So, ang kagandahan pala sa Japan is ito talaga kasi konti lang yung mga magnanakaw sa kanila. Then, pwede mong iwanan yung hotel or yung houses mo, mapaumaga man or araw, na kahit yung pera mo lang is nasa table lang, hindi na siya mawawala. Walang mawawala. Kasi yung mga magnanakaw sa kanila is napaka-less. Saka hindi aggressive like here in the Philippines. The third reason is beggars were rarely seen in the city streets, unlike in Manila and other cities. So, ang beggars kasi, ito yung mga pulubi kung tawagan natin mga Pilipino. So, dun daw pala is minsan mo lang makita ito sa mga city and street. Unlike nga dito sa Manila na meron, halimbawa dito sa Daet, sa palengke lang or sa sentro ng Daet, marami na diyang mga beggars. Next slide. April 13, 1888, Rizal left Japan and boarded the Belgique, an English steamer at Yokohama bound for the San Francisco, United States. Uh, the picture of Belgique boat will appear in your screen. Um, Ito yung ginamit niya papuntang San Francisco, United States. Excuse me. Noong April 13, 1888. Next. The next trip of Jose Rizal is United States. May 4, 1888, Friday afternoon, that the day Rizal was permitted to go ashore. Palace Hotel, Rizal registered here, which was then considered a first-class hotel in the city. So, the Palace Hotel appeared in your screen, and as you can see, napakalaki talaga niya at napaka-class na hotel. Kung makikita nyo kasi sobrang laki niya, wala yung ibang hotel dito sa Pilipinas as of now. Next. May 13, 1888, Rizal reached New York, the big town, this ending his trip across the American continent. So, nung May 13 daw, 1888, na-reach niya na yung New York. At dito nagtapos yung kanyang trip sa American continent. Next. Ulit lang yung slide. And next is England. Yan yung sunod niyang trip sa England. The ship City of Rome arrived in Liverpool on May 24, 1888. So, pumunta siya ng City of Rome noong May 24, 1888. At nag-stage siya as a guest in the house of Antonio Maria Regidor. And he encountered a copy of Sucesos de las Islas Filipinas, a book on Philippine history that was written by Antonio de Morga. Next is Gaspar de San Agustin, Conquistas de las Islas Filipinas, means conquest of the Philippines island. So, na-encounter niya rin yun. And next is the Relación de las Islas Filipinas, means the Philippines in 1600s by Father Pedro Quirino. So, na-encounter nyo rin yung books na yon. In England. The last trip of Jose Rizal is in Paris while in his second sojourn in Europe. In the middle of March 1889, Rizal left the Biquet family in London. He also visited Trinidad Pardo de Tavera and Juan Luna. Bumisita rin daw siya kanina Trinidad Pardo de Tavera and Juan Luna. The Kidlat Club aimed to revive nationalism among Filipinos. Sa pagkakaalam ko kasi, ang Kidlat Club, ito yung samahan ng mga Pilipino na nagre-revolusyon counter or against sa mga Spanish. And the last, Indios Bravos, the group advocated Filipino pride of their race instead of being ashamed of it. So, yung Indios Bravos naman, isang grupo siya na mas pinapaganda nila yung kanilang standing or kanilang organization on their pride para may sumaita sila ito and para hindi sila mahiya or hindi sila nahihiya for who they are or who this group which is the Indios Bravos. And that's all. Thank you. That is our report about the second sojourn of Jose Rizal in Europe. Bye. Thank you.